I don't.
Oh, you see that little black dot? It's like a tiny little black dot.
Yeah. Guess I'm called beauty content.
Hey you guys, it's Amber. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're brand new here and have not subscribed, stay put because this is gonna be an amazing video that I think you're truly gonna love right now for summertime and the peak of summer. This could evolve though into fall and winter, spring for sure, but I am dropping some fun facts, have a lot of things to share and say that you definitely want to know and be informed of. So again, let's go ahead and jump right into creating this look together, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video if you're into this content, and leave me a comment and introduce yourself if you're new here. Drop your favorite product that I did share and anything that you want me to test out or talk about next in an upcoming video. I am so happy to do that. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. So happy that you're here. Make sure you do subscribe and stick around. I'm dropping fun facts, amazing new products, and you want to check out the description for all the details. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're gonna do a really dewy summer glow look. It is in the hype of summer right now. It is July, so like, whoo, July and August, it's really steamy, it's very hot. Humidity levels can be up depending on where you live. And we have had some crazy hot days, like in the 90s here in North Carolina. One of the cool things about living here is that we get all seasons and we get hit pretty heavy with each of them typically. And so it could be raining one day and the next day is beautiful and sunny. So it's pretty wild in the summer, and I want to do a look that speaks to that weather. And hopefully that this is something that you can not only do today, but I feel like I have a piece of fuzz on my nose. You can not only do today, but you could do anytime, to be honest. I want to also be transparent in this video today. I feel like I'm gonna be sharing a lot, so buckle up. I'm gonna be dropping facts and bombs on you today, trust that. I washed my hair last night, so it's freshly washed. I'm actually getting it colored tomorrow. I have a lot of natural gray that comes through. When I say natural, girl, it's natural. Okay, and it is popping, and we ain't liking it. Okay, I have prepped, I've done all my skin prep. I talked to my collective women, which is the Blush Beauty Collective, the BBC. Check that out in the description. We talk about all things beauty there, but we're diving into a lot of skincare right now in our conversations. But I want to do this dewy look that's gonna stay all day. So I love this oil right here. This is actually on my Amazon list where you can order it. This vitamin E is awesome, and it definitely is so silky, and it definitely gives me a glow. It's so hydrating. I love this vitamin E oil so much. So I would definitely go check that out so you can get you some of that. So I'm just gonna apply it on my fingertips. It's kind of the way I like to do it. And then I take it right here, and then I just start taking it and massaging it into my face. You can already see that little bit of like glisten. Oh, and the thing I like about it, it's not like a glisten like it's oil. It is, even though it's oil, it's a natural oil. Let me just read some of the benefits, you guys. It's for anti-aging, it's for stretch marks, wrinkles, fine lines, scars, skin elasticity, even skin tone, radiance, youthful looking skin, and that's what we're doing today, girl. We're doing glowing young skin, honey. Let me pull my hair back. And I love it. I just feel like it allows my makeup to just even glide on even better than it typically would. And so when you can have a product like that you just know it enhances your application and your routine, like that's a big deal. So I love that. I actually have sunscreen on my face right now, and I can see that some of that balled up right there. So I just want to be really careful and mindful of that, just to kind of wipe that away. If that ever happens to you, just take like a cloth or whatever and just kind of wipe that away. But do you see the glisten from this product already? That's what we're going for. I'm gonna do a little bit on my chest as well. Stop it. Stop it. So good. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna use a new product to me. We're gonna talk about two dupes today, you guys. I don't have the original because they were sold out, but this is the dupe. Supergoop. I'm gonna pop this product up right here. So Supergoop, that glowy summer vibe, whatever this is, it's amazing. And every time I see it, I'm like, I have to have that in my life. Well, I went to go purchase that product and I was so sad that it was sold out. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I was so upset about it, but it's okay. It's not a big deal because I found a dupe for the product. So from e.l.f. right here, this is what we're gonna get into today. I actually did sample this on the back of my hand. I am so obsessed with already, like how awesome this is gonna be. And I used it on my face. I sampled it on my hands and I used it on my face yesterday and I was like, shut up. Shut up. This is so, so good. It's not the bronzy glowy that the other is going to give me, but it definitely gives me more of a dewy, glowy warmth to my skin, which that is what we're trying to do. And it also has an SPF 30 in it, which is so awesome. And it is a makeup primer. So it's all the things and I can't wait to use it with you guys. So are you ready for it? Fun fact, I told you I'm gonna drop all these fun information things for you, is eyes, lips, face. Shut up. That's how the name of e.l.f. became. Okay, so that's super cool. So now we're just gonna take a pump of this, a good amount. Look at this right here. And we're gonna rub this all over our face. It's so funny because it has like a tan look, but it's not like super bronzy, but it's definitely more of a tan look. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this all over our face and take it down our chest. I'm so obsessed with this product. And it glides on so smooth. Like it's so, so soft on our skin. Like look at that. I cannot even tell you how excited I am. Typically I've already done my brows by now and we are about to stop to do the brows. I'm kind of working around my brows. As you can see, I'm not like on my brows. Y'all know I'm a brow girl first. Oh my gosh, look at that. And one thing I kind of feared about it, and I was like, is it gonna give me a like if I hug somebody, am I gonna like transfer like makeup on them or whatever? And it does not. Like that's not what it does. But look how dewy and glowy my skin already is. That is what we're doing, and it's not sticky, it's not tacky or anything. It's just like soaking right into the skin. And girl, it was like half the price. I was like, shut up, I need that. So excited. So these two products that I've already done for you are super affordable, and you can actually both get them on Amazon, so that's really amazing too. I love that the brands kind of like have that piece of like, that's a shopping experience that you can have. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my brows. Y'all know I do my brows in every single video. It just takes me a minute. So I am going to take my washcloth or cotton ball. I go through my brows and I just apply my brows. So I'm going to go do that now. Here's the brows before. Microbladed brows shaped to my face. Now we're going to go sculpt them with the Dominique Cosmetics products right here. So I have the gel and I have the brow pencil as well, and I also love the brow blade by Urban Decay. So I love using these products on my brows. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that right now, and we'll be back with those brows on. Okay, brows are on. First of all, they feel like they're taking over my face because that's all that's on my face right now. But I am so obsessed with this brow tool. I'm not even joking, from Dominique, I swear to you. I put my coins here. It was not gifted by me. It is not a paid sponsorship. I'm not getting paid to say it, but it's so good. So I did that, but I also still took my blade by Urban Decay in some of the little sparse areas. Just because I'm so addicted to that blade. So you can check those out in the description too and go look those up. But you can actually get the Urban Decay, all three of the products that I've already done on my face, the oil and the e.l.f. product in the Urban Decay brow. You can get those on Amazon, and honestly they're the same price that you would purchase them in the store. So Dominique though, you can get hers on DominiqueCosmetics.com. Check those out, so cool. Yes, okay. But anyways, I'm still glowy, dewy. I'm loving this whole look. Now I'm going to go in, and I have been seeing so many people, even Dominique's channel, I've been seeing her do this, but so many people apply their product with their fingers. I can't get with it. I used to do that as a younger girl using makeup. And that's all I knew. I didn't have a tool. The first tool I ever had was like 10 years later whenever I was doing my foundation, and that was awkward to get started with. Now I can't even look back on it. But I have 3 beauty blenders. This is the Beauty Blender brand, which I honestly is kind of the best beauty blenders I've ever used. So I do love that. Now they are a little bit more pricey, but they're so worth the price. I think like $20, but I love them. I can't see myself using another one. Honestly, I haven't bought a bunch of other ones except like the knockoff ones or whatever, so maybe that's why. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this today. I'm gonna use the CC cream right here by it Cosmetics. Has SPF 50. I'm doing all this SPF today, not intentionally, but this already does have a primer built into it. But SPF does not build on each other. That's another fun fact. So whatever the highest SPF is that you're applying on your skin, that is what you're gonna get. So I just did 30 a minute ago. Now I'm doing 50. It's just 50 is what I'm getting. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my blender and we're going to blend this all over the skin and just get me a really pretty dewy color on the skin. Like I need some warmth on the skin. So let's get this blended through. I love this color though. This is medium tan. I don't always love it though, only when I have a tan. So, but this is a really beautiful color. I don't sit out in the sun just like baking my face, but I'm definitely exposed to the sun a lot just because of being outside. But I really love this color. It doesn't take much at all. And I just think that's so pretty. Still, the dewiness is coming through. The 2 concealers that I'm going to use is one from Laura Mercier, and that one is One End, and the next one is from Fenty Beauty, and that one is 150 is the shade of that. So they're not necessarily different colors, but I mean they perform a little bit differently. But I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier. I know there's no creasing with that one, so I do like how it's pretty like stay proof, you know what I mean? It's there and I love that. So I'm gonna apply this, brighten up underneath the eyes. I just tell y'all thank you so much for your sweet comments that you've been leaving recently. And the comments have been like, especially the last several vlogs, I think it's funny, it's because it's the ones I've been so emotional in, and it's like, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite video out of all of your videos. I just really appreciate that. I take that to heart, and it just allows me to be like, okay, I'm just going to be even more transparent. You know, I'm so transparent anyways, but like the sharing portion of what I do, I just want to share more and just, you know, be so honest with you guys. I just love that. Thank you for allowing me to have the space to do that here on my channel. Obviously, it's my channel. I can kind of do what I want to, but you know, people are very brutal and very honest, and I do get not so kind comments sometimes, and I get people that, you know, share things that I'm like, you didn't need to share that. It's okay. That's your opinion, but, you know, it's here. So I want to say thank you for, you know, just being here on the journey with me. I love making fun content, and I like now I'm using the Fenty underneath my brows just for a little bit more coverage there. I do love to prime underneath my brows, just because I have some scarring underneath my brows just from like plucking and tweezing that skin, and it's such a delicate skin underneath my brows that it just happens. So yeah, I always need to conceal there typically. Okay, so that's that. I am going to put a little bit of the Fenty concealer right here underneath the eyes. I just want to add a little bit more coverage to underneath my eye area and right through there. I am going to also take it right here underneath that cheekbone because it just adds a good layer of a more definition to applying like contour and things. I do like doing that to define that cheekbone. And I always go in and define that jawbone as well. So just like that, blend those in. So that is great right there. I do like that. I know sometimes that looks a little bit lighter, but that's actually what I am going for. I want the brightness right through there. And so then when I warm up the skin, it just really has that contrast. So I do like that a lot. And I just blended in with the blender that had that it Cosmetics on it. So now that that is on and in place, now I am going to go through and I'm going to contour my face. I have another dupe for you. This is another fun fact. I told you dropping these bombs on you throughout today's video, but this is another one by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I was trying to get the one from Tarte. So this one from Tarte right here is really what I was going after, but they again were sold out, and I'm like, apparently these things are sold out because they're all the rave. People are talking about them highly right now online. So that is definitely one that I'm still interested in testing out and purchasing. But for almost half the price, I got this e.l.f. one, and this is going to be so beautiful. It is literally like the same product though. It is a contour. I told y'all a few weeks ago I was looking for like a new contouring stick just to kind of play around with it. But this is a contour, and it's called the Halo Glow Beauty Wand. And it is medium tan. And there's 3 shades of this. I got the medium tan. And it looks really good. I kept saying, I went with my collective and I was like, I should have like taken this whole video of like how the product performs. Because you can see it's like a little poof here. It was like pink and it was beautiful. And then when I barely squeezed it, you could just see the product just like transform and come out of it, and this is what it is. And I'm like, that's so cool. But as my skin is still very dewy and glowy, I love that. Nothing's changing. I'm just adding these liquids onto my skin. I haven't done any powders yet, any sprays, any of that, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. But let's go ahead and get in and contour with this. I've physically never put this on my face, but I have tested on my hand and all that. So we're gonna get into this now. And ooh, that pigment is, oh, that's everything. That is, I'm not even pinching this. Okay, so that is literally what came out yesterday. I'm kind of pinching it now and you can see it kind of like bubble up on the outside. Whoa. Holy crap. I'm very intrigued by this. Wow. I am very intrigued by this a lot. So we're going to go ahead and get into this blending. I am going to use that darker blender. I do prefer that whenever I am doing a darker product because I just do. So why I have a black blender. And now we're just going to pat this through and add a lot of pressure. Not hating it. I do feel though with this, it's picking up the foundation that I just did. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. That's not typically what I'm noticing on my other contour. It's still the dewiness and there's color there, so that looks good. Okay, I do like how this looks. It's really warm, so that's pretty. I do like that. I do have that warmth in here. I just need to add a little bit more structure there. So I am going to do that. And then just making sure you're blending this really well, because when it is super dewy, that's why I prefer looking at all types of lighting, natural light, you know, enhanced light and things like that. So we are going to go ahead and contour the nose. So that's done. And then I can go in with some powder. So I am going to go ahead and take this right down my nose, and I am going to take a brush instead of my blender because I want to make sure it's pretty precise. And I am going to take it up here, follow that sculpt of the nose. So that's nice. The brush set that I use is one of my favorite things that I do purchase from Amazon. So it's right here, and the brush number is Y88. So I'm just going to take it down the side of my nose here and up into that brow bone, just to give that warmth there and that natural contour. That one side is done. That second side is done. And I just kind of like wipe my brush out, and then as I'm kind of patting and moving along the products, I'm softening up the edges. Just I don't want them to be too harsh. And that's really soft, like off camera, on camera. That's good. I like that a lot. Okay, so I am going to take a powder, and I keep seeing this done a lot as well, but I do love the Charlotte Tilbury powder here, having more of like an airbrush look. So instead of me using my brush today, I am going to go in right with one of my beauty blending sponges. And y'all know I've talked really highly about this Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I love this. It's the airbrush brightening flawless finish. but I do like this a lot. So I am going to go ahead and take this now just underneath my eyes. There's so many ways that you can set your under eyes. So honestly, I'm just like, do what's best for you. I always just make sure, rub your concealer, make sure there's no creasing heavy underneath your eyes. That's always like for sure something that you want to do, but I do like taking it just like that underneath the eyes. So that's a favorite. And take a little bit on the chin just to set that. And then I'm always very big at making sure like I really get a clean line right here. So I'm gonna go in and kind of like sweep the side right here. And I'm gonna go in just like that, and I'm gonna cut it. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And I'm gonna cut it. And that is so good right there. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go in with my loose powder. And we're gonna go ahead and set everything. This is from Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just gonna go in with more of like a controlled brush, and we are just going to make sure everything is set. And I feel like this just like really brings it all back together. See how that just really gives me more of a sculpt? Everything still looks really dewy there. I'm gonna bring back some of the dewiness on the face for sure, but we just want to kind of like set everything and make sure all of the hard work that we just did is going to stay. So next we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Warmth Bronzer, which I'm so obsessed with this bronzer so much. I love it. And again, it's just a warmth bronzer, so it's nothing super heavy. I am in the market to get more of like a heavier bronzer, but I do love this warmth bronzer. I really feel like it does everything that I need it to do. Sometimes a bronzer with a little bit of shimmer is really nice, but we're gonna do this warmth bronzer, and then we're gonna add some highlight to some areas. If you ever feel like there's like a mess up, you can go back in with a little bit more of your creamy foundation. And I'm not doing it all the way up here. I'm just doing it like more around my mouth. I just felt like it was just not as smooth as I wanted it to be. So I'm just going up and around here, and it didn't really change it much. Just a tiny bit. And so I'm actually just going to kind of layer that in, and it really did fix it. It just added back some of that smoothness. But I'm going to go back in with my contour, and I'm just going to like define it here a little bit more and take that up. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna add some highlight, and I love Rare Beauty. First of all, I love this packaging, it's so beautiful. But y'all know I broke my whole highlight when it was like brand new, and I just bought it. And I was like, this is really sad. But we're gonna go in with my brush, which is Y10. And we're just going to add some glisten and some really pretty highlight just in some areas where I want some natural highlight to be hitting. And then after this, we're going to finish up the eyes, and then we're going to bring back some of that glow. The shadow that I want to do a few different things. I'm going to prime the eyes with my MAC paint pot. So I love this so much. Y'all see that I have like no nail color on today. I don't know if you've noticed that in today's video, but I'm letting my nails just rest for a few days, and then I will reapply new color. So anyways, I always want to just let you know, resting your nails and having them natural and put like a nail strengthener on them is so good. My nail naturally is always very thin just because I've always had nail product on them. So anytime I do feel like, oh, let me just take like a nail break, you know what I mean? Like after a few weeks, I do love that. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I love this palette so much. It has some really beautiful like bronzy glowy looks. So we're gonna go ahead and take one of my larger brushes out of here, which is Y22, a good fat brush. And I'm gonna go in, and actually I don't want to use that. I'm kidding you, I'm kidding you. I'm gonna do Y06, and we're gonna go in with the color called Honey right here, and we're just gonna add to the contour that we did. We're just gonna go ahead and take it right in that crease. And taking it in these creases, I mean, oh my gosh, it's just like having that fuller lid is really nice, and I just like carry that warmth color right through there. So like what I did my contour here, and I just like carry it through right there. I just think that is so beautiful. I love this cool tone, but like gives so much definition. It's just really, really beautiful. Now I'm gonna go back through with a color called Rouge. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit just right over top of what I just did, just to add a little bit more depth. Did you see I dipped it once and I went to both eyes because I just want to distribute that color. I mean, it can be very bold and pigmented, so I just am like careful through that. And now I'm just kind of easily brushing it down my lid of my eye. Like I already distributed most of the darker color to that crease and upper part of the eyelid, but I took it down on the lid, especially for this type of look that we're doing today. I mean, this is a summer dewy glow look, right? But it's just like having that nice, pretty, bronzy look too is beautiful. So you can see how I just like took it down the lid a little bit. And I do want to also take it underneath the eye. So I do like taking it right underneath the eye to finish that eye up with that color. And then you just kind of layer those, get right underneath.
Yeah.
Brush it through after you wipe the brush out. That's it for that palette. Next, we're going to go ahead and go in with a pretty glisten color. This is called, it's just a glitter shadow, and it is from the company Steila. And we're going to go ahead and do this all over the eyelids. And so I'm just going to take it right through here. It's really pretty when you have this type of look going on, just to add some really pretty glitter shimmer. And I just am getting a good even layer, and then I'm just going to take my fingers and just stipple it right through the lid. Oh, that is so beautiful. I love that. That is so beautiful. I can't even. Like, I just keep adding more. I'm like, can we just have more? That is so beautiful. Layering your color too is necessary. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the Steila eyeshadow, if I can speak. And this is a darker brown, and we're just gonna get a light line right here at the root. I'm not gonna do falsies today. I have really long natural lashes, and so I do like letting those just be their self. And so I'm gonna do a little bit of like a brown at the root there, because it really does make your lashes look longer. And I am gonna tight line as well, so we're just doing a liquid liner. Okay, that's really beautiful. And then I am going to use the Mary Kay. I have not found a replacement for this yet either, but a Mary Kay black eyeliner. Oops. And I do enjoy this because it's so easy and creamy to tightline with. And I love getting the root of those lashes. Y'all, I'm loving this makeup look today. This is like everything. This is so beautiful. Okay, I love this type of glowy look. Okay, next we're going to do the Kylie Mascara. I love this Kylash, such a cute package. It's really beautiful. And so we're gonna do this all over the lashes. And if you get any mascara on the lids, I just go back with more of a controlled brush. And then I just brush back and forth, especially if it's dry. But you can also take, this is a fun fact. Do y'all love these fun facts I'm just dropping on y'all today? You can even take a dry mascara wand, and I order these off of Amazon as well. And then you can literally scrape it off. Wow, that mascara's not going anywhere. But you can scrape it off.
Just do it faster and then harder.
Yeah, I don't know. That mascara is there to stay, honey.
Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm sure. Right there?
Oh. No. Oh, you see that little black dot? It's like a tiny little black dot.
Yeah.
And you just, easy.
Came off.
It did? Oh! Okay. High five, Cruz.
Yeah, I did that hard.
Cruz. High five, man. Hey, everybody needs a little koozie in their life. Cruz, what's the new name that you've been calling mommy? Do you know what it is? It starts with a B.
Nuh-uh. Not that.
You've been saying, okay, beauty.
Uh-uh.
Yes, you have.
I have.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is how they work. This is how they work.
First of all,
Come here. Come here. Where's the mascara? Put a mascara on.
I already did mascara. Okay, mascara's on. Looks really good. Wait, we're gonna do our lips. Okay, let's get a little close up. Let's get a little close up, guys.
Oh.
Okay, so next we're gonna do lips. So I did my lip balm, which is my Kylie Lip Oil, which I love this as well.
Mom, when can we swim in the pool and do water balloon fight?
Probably in just a little bit when I get done working.
What are you doing?
Okay, I kind of get the lip oil off my lips a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my Smashbox lip liner today.
Oh,
I'm going to do this one. And this one is a medium rose. I literally don't know what is happening. What are you doing? Okay, and then we're just going to start with the bottom. Take it in the inside.
Hey, you should put some on your teeth. It'll make it taste good.
Not lip liner.
It's not even doing anything. I can't even see it.
You don't see it?
Yeah. Can't see lip liner. That's impossible to see. I can't see it.
It's the color of my lips.
I don't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna let that sit. I do love that a lot. I'm gonna do some like lip oils and stuff. Where's that pocketbook? Will you go get my lip oil out of my pocketbook? That's what I need today.
There's none.
Okay, next we're gonna do a little bit of milk cheek color on our cheeks, and this is called Work Girl. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that, warm it up on my ring finger, and then we're gonna just kind of place it right through here. Crazy, will you bring my pocketbook, please? Thank you for being my helper. Really doesn't come in here for me, it comes in here for the cats. Is that what you came in here for?
No.
Who'd you come in here for?
Just to.
Guys, I'm called Beauty Content. And I like to do my makeup. La la la.
Did you say I'm beauty content? You are hilarious.
No, Beauty Amber.
Beauty Amber.
I am Amber. Beauty Content. And I know how to put earrings on.
Okay, I'm gonna use this color, which I love. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Ooh, which is this the velvet? No, that's
Hey. I'm a boy. I don't have ears.
Here's the velvet.
Seriously. Mama.
This is Harmony.
My ears.
My ears. Okay, so we're gonna do our lips. So I did that Smashbox. And I know Kylie has one that matches this. I'm just not what I'm trying to do. I just want to do something a little bit warmer on the lips.
Oh.
And then I want to go in that Harmony. Just a little soft pink. And it's hydrating. I love that about it. It's really hydrating. So that's good. And then I love the lip oil. So I am going to do this on my finger because I don't want product mixed with it.
Oh, these work. Definitely.
What do you think?
Is this a whole set of yours?
I love that. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, yeah, that was a present to mommy.
It has earrings, and it has a necklace, and it has a bracelet.
No, that was a gift to mommy. That was a gift from Talia. One of Mommy's friends, Talia. Just one of Mommy's friends, Talia. Okay, so we're gonna get back to it. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray this Fresh all over, and this is a Rose Instant Hydrating Mist. I have said earlier in a couple...
I'm gonna get back to it.
I really have to get back to it. But this hydration and moisturizer are so different. Hydrate your skin. This is like really penetrating the skin. So it's going to hydrate the skin. It's going to be really nice. So we're just going to go ahead and mist all over. So I'm going to do a little zoom out sesh here.
Mom, can we play basketball? Somebody's home. Angel's home.
Wait until Mommy's done in here, okay?
We can't play basketball, seriously?
Okay, so that feels really, really good. Ooh, I can see the dewiness. Do you see it? It is just coming through. I am obsessed with this. And then the next thing that we're going to do once that sets in is the Airbrush Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I love this stuff. It just sprays your face so nicely. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't know why I always have my hand out, because the girl knows best. We're gonna give this a good dry. Oh, are we ready? I am obsessed. The dewiness, the matte feel, everything feels very tight and good and just nice. But we're glowing, we're dewy, we're not wet. It feels so good and my skin looks good. So I cannot wait to get my hair finished. I'm gonna throw on my Olivia Hayward button earrings with this look. I just think those are really beautiful. The whole look is coming together. I'm gonna grab some footage of this so you can see more of a close-up in detail. But yeah, I love it and I hope that you do too. I cannot wait to hear what you think about these products yourself. Let me know when you get them. If there's something new that you want me to try out that you absolutely love, make sure you drop that in the comments as well. I'm so happy that you are here. Subscribe if you haven't already. I want to make sure you are a blush beauty for sure. See you in the next upload and watch the next video coming up.